In a serene village nestled between rolling hills and verdant forests, there lived a young man named Arjun. Arjun was ambitious and full of dreams, but he was constantly tormented by negative thoughts. These thoughts made him doubt his abilities and prevented him from pursuing his true potential. One day, feeling overwhelmed by his internal struggles, Arjun decided to seek guidance from the wise old sage, Rishi, who lived on the outskirts of the village. Rishi was known for his profound wisdom and was often sought after for advice. As Arjun approached Rishi's humble abode, he saw the sage sitting under a large banyan tree, meditating. Hesitant but desperate for help, Arjun spoke up. "Rishi, I am plagued by negative thoughts that prevent me from achieving my dreams. I feel like a prisoner of my own mind. Please help me." Rishi opened his eyes and smiled gently at the young man. "Sit with me, Arjun," he said. "I will tell you a story. Once upon a time, in a distant land, there was a great king who ruled over a prosperous kingdom. Despite his wealth and power, the king was troubled by the same issue that you face: negative thoughts. He would often get lost in his worries and anxieties, which hindered his ability to govern wisely. One day, the king heard of a wise monk who had the power to banish negative thoughts. Eager for relief, the king summoned the monk to his palace. When the monk arrived, the king said, "I am tormented by negative thoughts. Can you help me?" The monk replied, "Your Majesty, I can teach you a simple but powerful lesson. Follow me." The monk led the king to the palace garden, where he pointed to a vast, old tree. "Imagine this tree is your mind," the monk said. "The leaves are your thoughts. Some are positive and some are negative." The monk then shook the tree, causing some leaves to fall. The wind is like life, constantly shaking the tree, causing thoughts to fall. You cannot stop the wind, but you can choose which leaves to pick up. The king looked puzzled. "But how do I choose which thoughts to keep and which to ignore?" The monk smiled and said, "By being mindful. When negative thoughts arise, acknowledge them but do not dwell on them. Let them fall to the ground like leaves, and focus only on the positive ones that lift you up." Rishi paused and looked at Arjun. The king learned to let go of his negative thoughts by simply acknowledging them and then choosing not to give them power. In time, his mind became as peaceful as the garden. Arjun absorbed the story, realizing its profound meaning. "So, I must learn to ignore my negative thoughts and focus on the positive ones?" "Yes," Rishi affirmed. "Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. By practicing mindfulness and learning to ignore negativity, you can control your mind and achieve your true potential." From that day on, Arjun practiced the lesson he learned from Rishi. Whenever negative thoughts arose, he acknowledged them but did not let them take root. Instead, he focused on his positive aspirations and worked diligently towards his goals. As time passed, Arjun's life transformed. He became a beacon of positivity and achieved great success, inspiring others in the village to follow the same path. In the journey of life, we all encounter negative thoughts that can hinder our progress and cloud our minds. However, as Arjun learned from the wise Rishi, we have the power to control our thoughts and, ultimately, our destinies. By practicing mindfulness and choosing to ignore negativity, we can focus on our positive aspirations and achieve our true potential. Remember, just like the leaves on the tree, negative thoughts will come and go. Acknowledge them, but do not let them take root. Instead, let them fall away and nurture the positive thoughts that lift you up and drive you forward. Embrace the power of your thoughts and let them guide you towards a brighter, more fulfilling future.